Okay, hey. So now I'm back in my car, and I wanted to do some list things with you guys we got to get through, okay? So the first thing we're talking about is my face. And I know a lot of you guys are like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. I'm not going to take credit for this because I never take credit unless it's mine. You know what I mean? Like, if it's someone else did something, I will fucking do it. So many things. Someone else said something yesterday. Wearing men's shoes. Let's go through the list. The 70s furniture vibe. 70s actually period. 70s furniture vibe. The top knot. The men's shoes. Homeless. Not homeless. I can't take the homeless like totally. You know what I mean? I'm honest. Okay. So anyway, can we talk about like biker hair, like biker men's hair, but like for women, like so cute, like effortless. Okay. I mean, there's so many things. So there's so many things. I bet you guys can like put a fucking list of things down there below. All right. Anyway, so let me talk. So I saw this girl on Instagram. I don't remember her name. I'm sure when I bring this up, you guys will all know because she has like millions of followers. Okay. I think it starts with like a C, whatever. Someone will know what I'm talking about and they'll write it down below. She has this, and I will link the product too, so you can buy it. And I promise you guys, like, obviously I'm not sponsored at all. I'm never sponsored by anything. Buy this right fucking now and do it, and do it. Okay. So, it's a self-tanner stuff, and she basically just contours her face with self-tanner. And I was like, oh my God, this is like the best fucking idea I've ever experienced in my whole life. It just makes it's like you wake up in the morning absolutely gorgeous. You wake up in the morning with like this sun-kissed glow. So maybe one day I'll show you how to do it, but she's already perfected it. So anyone, and I will try, and I will probably leave a comment. I don't want to go I'm using my phone to film right now, so I don't know her name. The way she does it, it's like a 10-second Instagram video, and she like shows it so clearly and perfectly and like concisely, okay? Basically, she squirts the product in the cap of the product. It's like a cocoa something, I forget what it is. I will put the link. Of course, there's someone pulling up right next to me. I'm like in a place where there's no one. There's someone pulls up right next to me. Okay, and then she takes a brush, like a face brush, makeup brush, and uses that to contour her face. So I just, brushed a little bit here, a little bit, and you got to be careful. I like to go and get the dark color, get dark. I like to go a little bit more than less. You can, because that's how I am, but you can do less than more if you want, if you're scared. So just do below your cheeks. Like all of this pretty much is like the contour. Do your cheeks and do right here, and then she does underneath here, and then I do my nose because I feel like that you just do it where the sun hits. I also do like in my eyebrows and like on whatever this bone is, and it just gives you the most gorgeous glow ever. Like I woke up in the morning. This morning, I did it last night. I liked it when I did it the first day better. It lasts for like a week, I think, but it's amazing. It is the best trick ever because I've been laying out a lot. You guys know, since I've lost weight, I'm like really into like laying out and getting sun and looking like sun-kissed and stuff, but I don't want my face to be burnt. You know what I mean? Obviously. So this is a really, really nice way to match your face to your body. And with this, I'm not having to wear as much makeup to like match my face to my body. You know what I mean? Because I really want to look tan. My body is like tan, so I want my face to look tan. So I just like the tan look right now with the dark hair. I feel like it makes my eyes pop. So it's just like what I'm doing right now. Okay? So I wanted to share that with you. It's a must. It's a fucking must. She is like brilliant. I don't know if she thought of it or like, I think that she might be sponsored by the company of the tanner. I'm not sure. But either way, like it's one of those Instagram things where I was like, oh, is this like a trap? Like, is this gonna be something where it's like an Instagram like purchase and then you hate it? No, it is amazing. So I will put the link below to like the tanning product that you need. By the way, like this miss like ugly, like mismatched looking hair is a vibe, okay? Like if you don't understand, like this is a vibe. Like this was, honestly, I woke up out of bed and this is what I look like, and this is the game plan. This is what we're doing. This is what you're supposed to be doing lately, okay? Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is something I'm really pissed about. I have several things on my list that I want to talk about, but I'm only going to do this today, and only because it's something that's been eating away at me, and it's like I can't handle it anymore, and I feel like if I get it out there, even if it saves one situation, I think it will make me feel a little bit better. And it's not even about me, it's about the animal, okay? So a lot of you guys out there are huge animal lovers, and a lot of you guys out there couldn't care less. Like I feel like everyone is themselves. No one should be like pressured into like feeling a certain way or whatever. I don't like that. That's why I don't like that I can't speak on one thing about anything, because then people like come for me if I don't agree with them. You know what I mean? I think it's absolutely ridiculous. This is my thing, okay? Oh my God, I think about it, I want to throw up. I know out there for sure, there are people out there who don't care for their animals the way they should. And I have like this dream, or this like just reoccurring thought in my head, where I know for sure there's like a dog out there. There are dogs. There's dogs that are mistreated, kept in like whatever. But I'm not even talking about the uncivilized world. I'm not talking about like third world countries where they like eat dogs and like treat dogs like fucking like piles of shit, and they kill them and they like eat whatever. You know what I mean? Like those places, like you can't save the world. That is like, I don't know what to say. Like that's why I thank God every day that I live in this like country, in a civilized country where like we care about, we think that every living thing has a soul. You know what I mean? So I know I'm not speaking about them, because that's like, people are like born into like things that they're different. It's a different country. Like it's different. I'm talking about us here as Americans, or like Western thinking people. Okay, if you have a pet and you are leaving it at home and not giving it a life that it should be living, I want you to go fuck yourself, okay? I have this thought where I know for sure like someone got an animal of any kind. It could be a rabbit, it could be a dog, it could be a cat, and not even cat, because cats are like house cats and they don't have to go outside, but a dog. And for sure some dumb idiot like just thinks the dog is like too much work or whatever, and probably just like locks it in a room and doesn't care about it, and just like throws food in there, or just, you know, just completely, what's the word when you just forget about it, disregard, don't care for it the way it should be. I know for sure. Actually, at one point in my life, I was really weird. My boyfriends when I was younger, I was always trying to nest. It was so weird. My first boyfriend, I bought him a hamster because I wanted to have the hamster together, and he didn't want the hamster at all. And I thought that it would grow on him eventually, be like, oh my God, it's so cute. He hated it. He like did not want the hamster. I'd go over to his house every day, and he would have the hamster in a cage. He'd put the cage in his closet, and the hamster like didn't have any sunlight. And like it eventually got to the point where I was like, you can't do this. Like you can't do this. Stop it. So I ended up taking it back, and my grandma, I was like, well, what can we do? Like I made a mistake. We have to put this somewhere. And she ended up giving it to like a classroom, and like the classroom adopted it. So anyway, that's like, so I know even me who cares so much about animals, like I know for sure, like I've even seen it. So anyone out there who, if you are like not giving, if you're doing something to like that animal where you're not, can you imagine if you like had a dog? I can know it, some like lazy dumb ass bitch, or like someone who just has too much on their plate, and they just cannot give this dog the time. They just probably never take it out. They probably like take it out like once in a while. The dog is probably so fucking miserable and bored. Like I could cry. Like I can't stand it. Like the thought of it, like I just can't stand it. It makes me so sick to my stomach. Like I can't stand the thought. So I keep having this like reoccurring thought of like, and it will just bring my mood down. Like I don't know, what is that? Why do I like have a really good, having a good day, and I'll like think of something really bad, and I'll think of that. Like I know for somewhere normal, like somewhere here in LA, there's a fucking little dog or a rabbit or something that someone is just like, ugh, like so much work, like, and like has it like in its house, like in the house, and like or like in their apartment, and they just kind of like disregard it, and like whatever, it's like it's too yappy, it's annoying, like it's too much work, like, and they just don't take care of it. I know for sure it's happening, and I just like can't get out of my head that I know it's happening. So I wanted to like bring it up where if you're doing that, like please do something, please give it away, please do what you can to find someone else to take it. Like please, for the love of God, shape up and realize that you have this animal. Like it's your responsibility. The animal did not ask for you to take it. Like you brought this on yourself. Have some fucking personal responsibility and take care of this animal. Like I've been thinking about it, and like I live for my animals. Like I know I'm like over the top, you know what I mean? I get it. Like my animals come, well, Bow and Chow are now gone, but like I have always lived, like put them before me. Well, for the most part, you know what I mean? But like if they're not comfortable, I'm not comfortable. So I'm like really like crazy like that. But can we just like find a good medium where like, if I understand, like you don't have to give like the most amazing life ever. You don't have to like take it everywhere like I do. Like I bust my ass to like make sure that Ming is happy. You know what I mean? Like right now she's home. I couldn't go to urban and then, you know, take her with me. She hates dressing rooms. Like, oh my God, she's like such a drama queen. She hates going stores. And then it's too hot out right now. So I left her at home, like, and I know she's upset because I know she wants to go out. So I'm going to have to go home, edit the video. And then I'm for sure going out tonight with her, like taking her out. It's just like always something where I know this dog's personality, and I have formed this dog's personality, and I have to like live with the consequences. Like, she's spoiled as shit, she's bossy, and it is what it is. Like, I'm done. Like, I have to take care of it. Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't care. So please, you guys, like, look within yourselves and like, please, for the love of God, do something. Like, please do something. Like, a poor fucking soul of an animal. Like, do you understand? Like, you don't care that it's miserable. Like, you don't care that it's sad. You don't care that, like, you don't look at that face, like, depressing. Like, really? I just can't. Like, it really, really makes me so sad. Like, I just can't deal with it. Like, I know for sure. And stop. This really makes me sad. Okay, so I'm gonna lead into something else that absolutely infuriates me, and I don't want anyone to come at me with any reason or logic as to why it is like this, because you're crazy and you're a fucking lunatic and there's something wrong with you. Okay, so you know that with Ming, like, Ming is like a service dog, right? And I'm not gonna go into like the reason why she's a service dog. If she is a service dog, if she's not a service dog, what she's a service dog for, whatever, it's none of your fucking business. And she's a service dog. That's all I'm gonna say. So, I really do not understand this whole thing with where they start questioning what kind of service it is. This is my thing. Do you want me to just, you're such an animal hater that you want me to leave? My dog is so well behaved. She doesn't make a peep. She will just sit down on the floor or sit on my lap or sit in her bag and just be happy she's with me. You're such a fucking motherfucker that you're going to like not, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to just leave the dog at home all the time so it's miserable? Like, are you okay with that? Like, what is wrong with your head? I can understand if the dog is like, there's a lot of small dogs who like are yappy as fuck. They just like, and I think a lot of it has to do, not a lot of it, some of it has to do with the upbringing of it. Like, I had Ming with me since day one. I brought her to my office. Like, she knew, like, and I'm also like very authoritative. Like, I am. Like, don't. If I have a child, like, just, I don't think my child would ever act up around me, because I will literally like put it in its fucking place. Like, no, you know what I mean? No, like, I will send you away. So, like boot camp. Anyway, so, this is the thing, like, I can't stand it. So it happened the other day, and it happened, so this is the thing, like, we were going to like this restaurant, and it was outdoor patio restaurant, and they're like, oh, is this, like, ran up, a service dog, like, bitch, you haven't had a customer for 7 years, for 7 months, and like the place is empty, you're gonna fucking harass me? I should turn around right now. So, and I'm like, and then thank God Nick is like as annoyed with this whole thing as I am. Like, he just doesn't understand. Like, who cares? Like, the dog, I understand if you brought this huge mangy like dog who's misbehaving in, you know what I mean? I understand, like, that's different. It's this tiny little, what is it, 4-pound Maltese who's perfectly groomed, and it's like, what are you gonna, I'm not gonna bring, we're outdoors, okay? So he's like, what kind of service does it provide? Now, it's not, he's like, oh no, like, yeah, I don't even talk anymore, because I know that I give off a scent to people, because I think it's just like my face, it like tells people to yell at me or to like be combative. I don't know what it is. So I just don't say anything anymore. I just let like Nick take care of it, because like people don't fuck with men, but they fuck with women, because, and it was just such a bully thing. Like, that's like the mask bullies, and I've said it in my last video. Like, are you gonna go up and fuck with like a big burly guy? Like, are you gonna go fuck around? Are you gonna go up to a guy who could kick your motherfucking ass and ask them, why are you wearing a mask? Would you ever do that to them, bitch? You would never. But trying to come to someone like me and do it, aren't you? Because you don't think I'm gonna fucking be able to fucking kick your ass. That's what it is. And it is so outrageous to me. Like, it's like, don't. Okay, so, so he's like, oh, is it a service dog? And then Nick's like, yeah, it's a service dog. And then he's like, oh, really? Oh, what kind? Because they don't believe it, because of Maltese, right? Oh, what kind of service does it provide? It's not an emotional support animal, is it? Like that. Like, bitch, first of all, shut the fuck up. No, it's not it's not an emotional support animal. And then we have like the cards, and Nick like rips the card out and shows him the card. Okay? So then we're like, okay, you know what I mean? But like, I just want to know, like, it's an outdoor seating it's an outdoor patio. And we're just here to have lunch. Like, the dog is like so well behaved. She's like, she's literally the tiny, whatever. It bothers me. Like, do you want me to like go home and leave a dog at home and come back? Like, do you not feel a little bit bad about that? And don't tell me they're just trying to follow the rules. I'm not talking about the stupid, well, I'm talking about the stupid waiter, but what I'm talking about is just this whole society of being against against dogs just being able to go with you places. Like shit is different now. People bring their dogs places. We don't leave dogs, well-behaved, nice dogs, family dogs at home anymore. No, we don't. Get the fuck over it, you stupid fucking piece of shit, okay? Next thing, number 2, what happened? Number 2 is this. Number 2, so we've been going to like, out on like weekend, like getaways recently, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing else to fucking do. So, you know, ever since like that stupid fucking, the Ritz-Carlton Laguna Niguel like gave me shit, right? About the dog. Never going there again. So now I'm like, just tell them like a service dog, you know, like say that we're bringing a service dog, you know, and remind them, whatever. And so he calls this place, a week ago. And I'm not gonna tell you where. And they're like, okay. And he's like, oh, and what, you know, and we're bringing a service dog. And the guy's like, Nick told me what happened. I was like, well, my God, really? I didn't want to go anymore. So he's like, oh, service dog? And it's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, what kind of service does it provide? Like, like that. And it's like, well, he said the service. He's like, well, it's not an emotional support animal, is it? And he's like, no, I just, you know, explained what it is. And he's like, well, fine, I guess that's okay. I guess we can accept that one. Because, you know, I'm just really sick and tired of everyone pretending like their dogs are service dogs. It's almost like, and he said this, he said it's almost like people who fake taking up a handicap spot. What? How is me taking up a handicap spot, which is completely not okay because there is someone who needs the spot to access it as a disabled person, the same as me bringing my very well-behaved dog and having it on my lap or down below me and not affecting anyone? Like, why? I'm sorry. You're retarded. Like, there is something wrong with you. I'm not okay with this whole thing with the well-behaved dogs, service dogs, not service dogs, whatever fucking you want to call them, not being allowed places. Like, do you want me to leave it home? Do you want me to just fucking leave it home so it's upset? The dog is a part of the family and wants to be with its family, okay? It doesn't want to be dropped off somewhere at a kennel. It doesn't want to go to some other family's house. It wants to be with its owners. And if its owners are going the extra mile to like make sure, whatever, that I don't understand. Like, this whole brings me back to, this is why I can't sit here and I get so upset. I get so upset because why would you do that? Why? Like, I'm sorry, why? And everyone out there is going to have 4 million excuses. They're going to start leaving theses below, and I'm going to delete every motherfucking one of them because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, bitch. If someone has a dog, a nice dog, I don't give a fuck about whatever. All it is a well-behaved dog. It should be allowed to go anywhere the fuck it wants, okay? Dogs aren't just gonna take shits. That's what someone said too to me. When I first got Ming and I have like all these nice, you know, bags for it. I buy like literally all my bags I put Ming in are expensive designer bags. Then when someone's like, aren't you afraid the dog should take a shit in your bag? Like, this is the kind of mentality. People are retarded. Like, people think that a dog will take a shit in a bag. Dogs don't shit where they are. Like, are you stupid? This is the thing. People think that these dogs are just gonna take shits where they sit. Like, how dumb are you? The dog's gonna start telling you it has to go to the fucking bathroom by yapping, by scratching at you, by doing something. And these are the idiots that are making these. You have the audacity to compare my dog, me bringing it, not affecting anyone, to me stealing or taking up a fucking handicap spot when I'm not handicapped? Like, are you serious? Like, how does that, like, honestly, I don't want to go. Like, I don't want to go to this place. Like, I'm so mad that they would say that they would correlate those two when they have nothing to do with each other. And I just can't. Like, going into a supermarket with a dog, I get the reasons why, because of health. I understand it. But if we're outside at a patio, then that doesn't make any sense. And if you're going to a hotel with a dog, you should have certain rooms that are allowed for dogs, okay? And certain rooms that are not allowed for dogs. I understand there are allergies, it's not, even though Ming is also hypoallergenic, just so you know, Maltese, if anyone out there, I'm not even telling anyone to get dogs, because I know people like, if you don't have it in your heart to know that these animals are about 20 years of commitment. Do not ever purchase an animal, you self-centered dumb fuck, anyone out there, okay? If you're going to not spend every minute that you would spend on yourself or your child, on your dog, then do not get a pet, you dumb fuck, okay? I am so sick of people mistreating their animals. And I do also not like when people leave their dogs at home and go and just like, you know, drop their dog like a kennel or something. I don't like it. Like, I feel like I wouldn't do that. I would make sure that either went to like, I would never have gotten a dog unless I knew that like it would either be taking it with me or my parents would give it a better life than I could give it when I was away. You know what I mean? And because I leave it, like if I have to go, like if I go to like Europe or whatever, I leave Ming with my parents and she is obsessed with Dolly. Like, it's her best friend in the world. She has the best time. Like, so I'm good with it because she's good with it. Like, I have to make sure that everything is like, you know what I mean? Okay. But like, stop, like, stop. Just stop right now with this. Like, how are you not okay with me? Like, with me, you want me to, I want to say, what I can't say is what, you want me to leave a dog at home? You want me to go fucking, like, these people are so, they're so evil. They're so mean inside. Like, that's what you want? You want to leave the family dog at home so it can be like depressed and sad? Like, shame on you. Shame on you. That's my fucking rant for the day, bitch. Oh my God, I love these. They're so sick. Okay, so let me just show you guys both of my, I'm gonna show you both. So this is the one. This is the one pair. And this is the other pair from last week. There was another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just too exhausted, but so do we love them both? So these are both the ones I got. I think they're both equally as thick. And I love them. Okay. So I'm just like really worked up about it, but I just really want someone to check themselves. Or even if you have a friend, like if you have a friend who you know treats their animal like shit, can you please do something about it? Like, you will be so greatly rewarded, like just by karma, you know what I mean? Like, do something. So depressing. Like, I just sit here and like I know there's an animal out there stuck somewhere. Like, someone just like has not taken their dog out in like 2 days, and just like the dog is miserable, like, or the dog's like is not cared for, probably has like fleas and like itching, or has some kind of like hot spot, and like they don't have the money to like take care of it, which is also another thing. Like, I've seen it before. Like, when I went into, I had taken Shao into the vet one night because he was like, whatever, a long time ago, and I saw this family, they came in with an animal, like some weird shit, I forget what it was, like a bird or something, and they're like, they couldn't, I don't know if it was like something where they couldn't afford or something, or and then they went out to like be like, I don't know what it was, I couldn't quite make out what it was, but it was like, they weren't going to do the procedure, and I was like, thinking to myself, oh my God. Now thinking back, why didn't I pay for that? I'm like thinking to myself, was I a bad person? Because I wasn't sure what it was about. No, I feel like for sure I would have, no, it couldn't have been that though, because for sure I would have been like, what's going on here, to like the front desk, because I would be willing to help out. So it wasn't that. What was it? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just made that story up in my head. Probably did. But anyway, all right, you guys. I think that's it for today. I'm already exhausted. Did we have a good time going out? Do we like this? Was a good change? Do you like the lists more? I just thought we needed like a change of scenery, and just something a little bit different. Oh, let me show you the clothes I got. Okay, let me show you. I'll show you. Let's see if you waited till the end. Okay, by the way, these were so expensive. Oh my God. Okay, what is this brand? Everyone out there is like so much cooler than me. You guys didn't know these right away. I don't know anything. Okay, the brand is Boys Lie. And it's a really cute, like, angel on it with a sleeping mask on or something. And they're just like these long, like, pants. They look a little bit small. They're a size small, and I don't know, these look really small. So they might like be tight on me on the top, like probably. But the legs look big enough. I couldn't try them on because the dressing rooms are closed. And then they were cuffed like that at the bottom. I don't know why. I don't know if that's like the vibe. You're supposed to do that, which is cute to me. So like that. And they're really heavy and like really thick. So, and then this I did see online when this is Lioness. I don't know. They only had an extra small because I told you it was like from that rack, but it's very forgiving. So, and it's that ruching, which is good. I feel like ruching is on the sides that pull is good. You can like hide some things you don't like or whatever. So I'm gonna try this on too. We'll see. I'll let you guys know if I like them. Well, you'll see in pictures or whatever. But okay, that's it. Okay. I hope you guys like this. Okay, bye.